Hi everyone, here's the PS3 and PS4 room tour. We hope you enjoy. We'll start with the PS3 section. We've gradually collected a number of games on the PS3. For us though, we did tend to play a lot of Call of Duty and a lot of the Guitar Hero series. Recently we just changed the shelving in here as well so that they run vertical. It's just a bit of a better way of being able to display this many games and also the accessories. Retro Gamer Guy does love his accessories for the PlayStation consoles. So notable games that were 100% super, fun to play. Anything from the Metal Gear series, and this one's a HD collection special. It's very, very nice. Ended up picking that up for $20 at a secondhand store. Lollipop Chainsaw is a really cool game. Call of Duties, of course. The original ones are so much more fun than the current gen, like the PS4. I do like Call of Duty 3 is probably my favourite. There's a lot of memories playing that game. Guitar Hero, we've played a lot of Guitar Hero. It's just something that we really enjoyed playing. The Uncharted series, this is something that we actually played on PS4, but we do have the physical copies for the PS3. Resistance is one of my other favourite games. Resistance 1 is something that we did play through back when it first came out. Twisted Metal's also fun, and I loved the, recent Time Crisis. Other games that we, just play from time to time is probably the Mega Drive collection on there, and occasionally I've been known to play some SingStar, but I always play Time Crisis 4. I'm not sure why I love it so much, but I definitely do. Then we've got some racing wheels and the PS3 controllers, like the AIM. These are starting to get quite pricey, so if you do see them secondhand, try and grab them, would be a good recommendation. Here is a surround sound, or like a sound bar system that is a PlayStation 3. This item is now boxed again. We were using it in our old games room, but we now have a proper surround sound in here. This was purchased in Japan and brought back with us, which is why the reason the box has a big crease in it. We didn't want to leave the box there, but we had to obviously take it out because, it could not fit in our luggage bags on the side. So it is a beautiful piece. PlayStation 3 also in Japan released a TV. We don't have that yet. Hopefully we can come across a boxed one day. As for consoles in the PS3, we have our original 60 gig. We got that on launch day from Target, and from memory it was either $9.99 or maybe $1,000 or something like that. So yeah, it was pretty crazy pricing back then, to be honest. Then across here, Retro Gamer Guy also likes the slim variants and stuff like that as well. We don't have a lot of PS3 actual physical consoles. I'd go to say we have more PS4s, but this one is the red and then the blue. There's a nice Gran Turismo one, which I think he has sort of earmarked for himself. Next we'll go through the PS4. We don't have a huge library. There are some collectors that have, you know, quite a lot. It's not something that we decided that we would start collecting like every game. Yeah, it's pretty, like, it's a pretty cool system. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I love my PS4, but yeah, when it comes down to how much time I have to play games and stuff, I've started to refrain from buying things unless I'm actually going to commence playing it straight away. So, Retro Gamer Guy does love controllers for the PS4, and we've got quite a few now. So, Call of Duty again, and the Battlefront game. We do need Battlefront 2. But Call of Duty, worst one was Infinite, by far. But really enjoying World at War. The Camo controller. And then Crash, which was a really good re-release. Super fun. Doom, we've gotten through a little bit. This is a North American release only of Duke Nukem. So that one is sealed. The 20th anniversary controller and also the headset. The controller was purchased from EB Games in Australia, but the headset is new. It was purchased from Japan. We did leave that a bit too long to get, so we only purchased that probably at the end of last year, and we're really lucky to still find a new one. Here is the 20th anniversary PS4 unit. Ours is a Japanese model. We did not get the PAL one. From memory, there is 12,300 of the 20th anniversary actually made. There is a breakdown of each region based on that. I can't remember all of the numbers. But it's a beautiful unit. I don't ever take it out in fear of breaking it. But I will ask permission to do an unboxing separate, like, to these videos, so I can show a little bit more of that. But it has only ever been open to see the model number and obviously have a glance at it here and there. It is absolutely stunning. So further down here is the Sunset Orange, which is new. It's got the orange and the blue as beautiful. The Crystal Blue. And some other games here. I do like the Need for Speed games. I think they're really fun. Final Fantasy, I'm stuck and super cranky about it, so I haven't got that back. I haven't got back into it. More controllers. One's the Uncharted colour. PS4. Resident Evil absolutely scares me in VR, so I do not play it. Rez, I'm not a huge fan of, but Retro Gamer Guy does like that game. Tomb Raider, I'm almost finished, and then the Uncharted collection were, like, all of the titles were what we'd finished in 2017. A Thief's End's actually where it all started. We did not play any of the previous games in the series, and we both absolutely loved this. We played it together and finished it, and then I started it all over again with my best friend so she could enjoy the game just as much. So it's very, very good. I do think that The Lost Legacy was also a great follow-up. A Wipeout. Now I believe this is the European version. Our one in Australia didn't come with that slip. Just a crystal clear. More games. The best game for VR and the cheapest, I think, don't quote me, but is Rush of Blood. So this is, you know, obviously really scary. I did do a couple of live streams when we first got the VR of me playing that, and I absolutely screamed my head off. I was very, very scared. The Farpoint and the Move controller. Oh, sorry, it's an aim controller, but I keep calling them Move because they have that thing in them. And the limited run Night Trap Special Edition. Then just other accessories and the PS Vita. And with the Vita, I will touch on when we do a separate video of the PSP and Vita together. So, oh, and here's some other games that I'm currently playing at the moment. And I keep them separate just so it keeps reminding me to knock a bit more over on them. The Last of Us, I'm ashamed to say I still haven't finished. I do get scared a little bit and I get stuck, and a friend of mine helps me through when I get into certain sections. Gran Turismo Sport has been finished and it's very good, but we still have it here because we like to play it. Then going on to the units, the consoles that we have and special editions. The first one that I got for myself was the Metal Gear. It is absolutely beautiful. I believe it's one of the only units that has I keep going to say imperfection, but an error on the printing. So that one is now boxed again to protect it. The next one that I purchased for myself is the Black Ops 3. Now, when I bought this one and pre-ordered it, this one not long after came out, and I really did want this over the Metal Gear, but the Metal Gear one was a game that I wanted to play and I loved it. It was red and gold. It's a very stunning console, and the controller's beautiful as well with the Diamond Dogs logo on it. So I luckily got this at the EB Games Expo at the end of last year. They had one, and the box is a little bit fair. There was another collector that was umming and ahhing about it as well, but as soon as I seen this on the shelf, I was not going to leave it. I love this unit. It's my current one, I'll show you, and I use it probably a lot. I am a retro gamer, yes, but I do like playing PS4 stuff as well. The most recent addition for Retro Gamer Guy was the Call of Duty Camo PS4. It's quite different. I can't say that I love it, but you can tell the unit itself has little PlayStation logos all over it. It's 1 terabyte. This is 1 terabyte, that's a 500 gig, and I believe the 20th anniversary is a 500 gig as well. So coming down here, oh, that's another new latest edition. I love Wolfenstein 2, it's really cool. So here is the Camo PS4. So this is the current one that Retro Gamer Guy plays on, and then inside our main house we have Pro, which is on our 4K TV. And here's the controller for it. I quite like this one over the full camo look. Just the solid green is really, really nice. So that's that. Then coming over here to the other section, you can see my side compared to his side. I'm a bit more, maybe a bit messy. And yeah, the Black Ops 3 unit. I featured this a few times on my Instagram. I do like the bright orange, and the controller is, you know, I'd have to say probably my favorite variant. Yeah, I don't know why, I just love this orange so much. Like, orange isn't a color I'd normally, you know, keep and have and stuff like that, but the Direhawks N64 and this I just go crazy for. I absolutely love them. And also the Pokemon N64 being orange. So this is just a snapshot of the PlayStation room tour. We are going to come back with the other videos for everybody, which will be PS2 and the PS1. So please stay tuned. We are going to get through to those videos and then eventually put all of these videos together, so we have one mega video of the PlayStation room tour. But thank you very much for tuning in.